Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo-Química Arena. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Oh, smashing header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Oh, what a climb! Cleared without complication. Çalhanoğlu. Looking to set free a runner. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. James. Araujo gets over and intercepts.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Eto'o is wide and looking to get onto this. And that is as far as they're going to go. That pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Roberto Carlos. And that's aimed into the middle. And that has been clubbed away. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos. And Guardiol, and he goes cross-field. Alexander-Arnold.
Well, from experience...
Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first! Bayer Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bayer Leverkusen are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Roberto Carlos. Serginho. João Neves. Çalhanoğlu. Out towards the flank. Palmeiras trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Up he goes! Sticks it away! And they're at in double quick time.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Alexander-Arnold. Çalhanoğlu. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Gets into some space. Vinicius Junior proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Serginho. And it's Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Serginho.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Important interception. João Neves.
Serginho really added the width there.
He rises! Chance to shoot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Fantastic excitement towards the end of the half there, and a last-minute chance that really should have been converted. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayer Leverkusen in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substituição em andamento.
Here we go again then. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Has a look and plays it forward, and it's Messi. Shot a goal! Alexander-Arnold looking understandably energised after his goal. Roberto Carlos. Vardiol. James. Alexander-Arnold. And now they can clear their lines. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Here's a man in form. Bayer Leverkusen with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Roberto Carlos. And Serginho. João Neves. Çalhanoğlu. And that's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through. Oh, terrible mistake. Araujo. Roberto Carlos. Almost an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold. Now João Neves. Araujo. Goes looking wide. And Serginho. And it's Roberto Carlos.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. So what can they make of this? Shifted it to the flank. Can he get away here? Great ball if he can get there. Oh, what has happened here? And he's quick to get it clear again. Araujo. And Alexander-Arnold. Araujo. Out to the left it goes. Now that's well seen too. And here's Haaland. Vieira. And it's Thuram. And here's Messi. He's tried one! And it's in! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Serginho. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of some danger that was growing. Oh no, this does not look good. Pickford deals with it effortlessly. Araujo. Over to the left. Oh, can he get onto this? Out to the right.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's got tall. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Çalhanoğlu.
Look, movement creates more options.
Terrific header! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Substituição no time do
Bayer Leverkusen have their third corner.
Camisa 27, camisa 8, camisa 17, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 13, camisa 20, camisa 9.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Bayer Leverkusen get their fourth corner. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Big header! He scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayer Leverkusen take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Thuram. Now it's Gnabry. James.
Foram indicados
2 minutes to be added on.
acréscimo.
No, that was never going to make it. James. He's in plenty of space here. Gnabry. Gnabry with the delivery. And they've been given a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. Climbs up big! And that may well be that. That is that. Bayer Leverkusen can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So Jim, how do you reflect on... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. And as you can see, we've already started here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Livakovic herring after the ball here. That's very neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Schneider.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Ball is over the line. Serginho. And it's Schneider. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Araujo. Now he's off and running. Torres.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Araujo. Played over towards the opposite flank. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Chelhanoglu. And Gvardiol. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. He has found the way through. Big header! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bayer Leverkusen are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Approaching the half-hour mark. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Busquets. Schneider. Gvardiol does well to get it back. Torres. Serginho. Van Dijk. Pressing high and with purpose. Here's a man in form. James tries making a foray down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Climbs up big. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Bayer Leverkusen can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Nicely worked. And he thumps it clear. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Torres is one whose deliveries we all know about. Araujo. James. Now Gnabry. Serginho. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's picked his way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Terrific header. It's in. And This is getting better and better.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
And there's the end of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayer Leverkusen ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Van Dijk. Vardiol. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. A real chance if he can get through. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Çalhanoğlu. Vardiol. That is good alertness. Pedri. Forlan. Serginho. Good spot, he's seen the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Serginho. James, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Yamal with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He is through here. And here's Forlan. Caught offside that time. Serginho. Can he get onto this? He rises! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
40 into the second half.
60.332 espectadores.
Araujo. Van Dijk. Van Dijk. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Ball played for Torres. Torres. He's got away. Keeper sees it all the way. Belletti. And it's Snyder. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James. Serginho. Vardiol. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. James. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. And he's managed to get free. And he gets big! Played it again, he's got tall! And another try! And again! Oh, that was close. Defending was strong and firm. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 25, camisa 24.
Pedri does really well to win the ball there.
Camisa 20, camisa 10. Substituição.
Roberto Carlos. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vardiol. Van Dijk. Araujo. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. James is wide and looking to get onto this. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well timed, excellent interception. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Schneider. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Great work on the overlap. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. That's a good ball played into space. James gets across to it. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Darwin voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Bayer Leverkusen definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. While there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo Química Arena. And already we're underway here. And here's Batistuta. Vinicius Junior. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Roberto Carlos. That is lovely.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Van Dijk. Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Bayer Leverkusen controlling the possession in this early phase. And he's forced to go back. Roberto Carlos. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And Guardiola.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
James is charging up on the overlap.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Cleared away. Vitinha. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Ribery. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Guardiola. James. And Alexander-Arnold. And Araujo. Here's a man in form. And it's Van Dijk. It's Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Guardiola. Now James. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Roberto Carlos looking to get on the end of this. Terrific header! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Bayer Leverkusen are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Araujo. Bayer Leverkusen are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now João Neves. James. Adams attempts a clearance. Well, they've got it again. Now here's the he's got all. It's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Bayer Leverkusen have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Araujo coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that's gone loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Çalhanoğlu. Roberto Carlos. He's picked his way through. João Neves. Serginho.
Well played and well cleared.
It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Bayer Leverkusen are 2 up, and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Bayer Leverkusen are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So off we go once more. Well, that's well spotted. And he can clear it away. And that's definitely not his best. Serginho. And it's Roberto Carlos. He's in plenty of space here. Serginho. Roberto Carlos. Passing nice and neat.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Beraldo tries to clear, in with a header! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Araujo. That's a good ball out wide. James has it out wide and in space. Big header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Bayer Leverkusen with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. James, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 60.810 espectadores.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Çalhanoğlu. Now James. Çalhanoğlu. Opts for safety. More and more pressure on the ball here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting chance! Lyon with the corner, there first. Climbs up big! He's scored! Back to within one! Interesting! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
João Neves.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! He's got a goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Substituição no time do Bayer Leverkusen.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 8. Camisa 14.
Bayer Leverkusen perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Camisa 7. Camisa 20.
Gnabry.
Camisa 38. Teremos uma substituição.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Played into space out wide. Vardiol. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Owen. Mbappe! And he's lost his man here. That's good defending, very good defending. Pickford clears. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Gnabry looking to get on the end of this.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Serginho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Roberto Carlos.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
That's going to go a long way. And we're done. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, this place really is impressive, high-tech, modern, and right up there amongst the very best of Brazil's stadia. The action has already started. Oh, well played, well played. Played out to the left flank.
Well, Peter, I look at this side and think to myself, who's going to make the difference? Well, there's only one answer, and it has to be Rivaldo. He's capable of producing some extraordinary moments.
Indeed. Offensively, I guess there's very little, if anything, missing from his game. Ball's gone out of play. Alexander-Arnold. Punched away. And he's intervened well there. João Neves. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And here comes the corner. Corinthians with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Nunez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Corinthians are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bayer Leverkusen are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. He is through here.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
João Neves.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
It's a pretty loose pass. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's really put himself on the line here. James plays it short. Well read, and the danger is averted. Decent hit! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Bayer Leverkusen really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
And back to the keeper they go. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Çalhanoğlu. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. James. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Haaland. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through?
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
James picks it up from the goal kick. Serginho. Roberto Carlos. Haaland, and he's picked out the run. James. And Alexander-Arnold. João Neves. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's good play. Roberto Carlos. Chance with a header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Alexander-Arnold really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Serginho. Bayer Leverkusen are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rice.
Bayer Leverkusen are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Puyol. Çalhanoğlu promptly onto that, and that is that. Çalhanoğlu. James. He's looking wide.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
That's a look
de
and plays it forward. Rice. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Bayer Leverkusen leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substituição no time do Bayer Leverkusen. Camisa 17.
And we're underway again.
Vai ser substituído pelo
Bayer Leverkusen carrying a 1-goal lead. Van Dijk. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well,
Rivaldo! Oh, a very decent attempt. It's their second corner of the game. He's got tall. Decent enough try.
well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bayer Leverkusen do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That is a great pick out. Caught offside that time. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, the shot, big chance! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Corinthians are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Bayer Leverkusen really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Ball is over the line. Alexander-Arnold. Haaland.
Público presente na partida de hoje. 60.332 espectadores.
And he was quick to react. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's picked his way through, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bayer Leverkusen do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He has found the way through. Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Alexander-Arnold. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Well, that has not gone well. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that was never going to make it. Always onto this. Now it's Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. João Neves. He's cut it out. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Neymar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Substituição no time do Bayer Leverkusen. Camisa 27, camisa 8,
João Neves.
camisa 14. Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Threads one in.
camisa 13,
That is a great pick out.
camisa 20,
And the finish!
camisa
Well, that has a
38.
shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they've got their lead back. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bayer Leverkusen get themselves into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
James kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Roberto Carlos. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Gnabry.
This is what good chemistry is all about. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
James with the short one.
Bayer Leverkusen certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And that's a superb pass. Oh, that was vital. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's lofted through here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Torres is looking to influence the game from out wide. Davids does really well to win the ball there. Floated through. That's going to go a long way. But they've got it again. Oh, good ball! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bayer Leverkusen tactically set themselves...